Up with KREM begins now.
Good morning. Welcome to Up with KREM. It is 6 o'clock now. I'm Nicole Hernandez. We want to start with our meteorologist, Thomas Patrick. Thomas, it was a beautiful summer-like weekend, but that's all changing, right?
I think it's about time we got some fall weather to deliver, and that is what we have on the way, Nicole, because a big fall cold front, it's just over my shoulder here. It's still way over western Washington. You can see the rain it's providing on the west side as well. Nothing, if not a whole lot here for eastern Washington or North Idaho just yet. Maybe a sprinkle in some of those clouds, but I think the daytime hours mostly dry. The evening is when that storm will finally be overhead with some scattered showers to deliver for our area. But as for this morning, it's just partly to mostly cloudy, and our temperatures mostly in the 50s, a few in the 40s to our north, a few in the 60s in our normal spots like Ritzville at 61 degrees. So a decently mild start to the day, but that cold front will be marching through in the next 24 hours.
Thank you, Thomas. Let's take a live look at I-90 in Argonne this morning. It looks like there's more cars on the road because of those headlights hitting the camera, but there's really not all that many. Things are looking very smooth. There's not any major congestion or traffic, not just here at I-90 in Argonne, but across the entirety of our region. I'm not seeing anything that indicates any sort of traffic. So if you're heading out the door this morning, things are looking good for now. One more quick traffic note, though, if you're in Spokane Valley, Pines Road from north of Pinecroft Road to East Trent Avenue will be fully closed until around 4 o'clock this evening. The city of Spokane Valley says there will be a detour at Pines and Mansfield Road and University and Sullivan Road. The goal is to have the road work done today, but they say it could take a little bit longer. The Spokane County Sheriff's Office says one man is responsible for 3 separate incidents in Medical Lake over the weekend, including a deadly shooting. They say the man started a brush fire near Harvest Foods, and the security camera footage shows him staying there for around 20 minutes. He then headed to a nearby neighborhood. He went into somebody's home and shot several rounds. Fortunately, nobody was hurt, but it was scary for the people in the neighborhood.
I think it's hard to sum up with just a few words because I think angry is one. Of course, devastated for everybody that's immediately and intensely affected. You shouldn't have to feel scared of random gun violence when you're in your own home.
The Spokane County Sheriff's Office says the man then made his way to Eastern Hospital. They say he shot and killed somebody working there. The sheriff's office says once deputies got there, they exchanged gunfire with him. He died at the scene. The Spokane Independent Investigative Response Team is now investigating. A DoorDash driver is still in the hospital today after a student attacked him on the University of Idaho campus last Wednesday. The driver is 26-year-old Austin Dawson. He got into a fight with a member of the Phi Delta Theta fraternity on the U of I campus. Dawson's family says their son is now in a medically induced coma and his face is nearly unrecognizable. Because of the damage to his brain, his family can't talk to him or touch him. Doctors, though, say he is in stable condition.
This is the worst thing besides them dying, this is next to that. And that's the only thing after that. And it's the worst thing you could ever have happen to you as a parent. It's debilitating. It's scary.
The Phi Delta Theta General Headquarters released a statement about the incident. They said they removed the student's membership and they're working with the chapter to investigate what happened. The Moscow Police Department is asking anybody with information to reach out. You can call the number that's at the bottom of your screen. Well, if you were out and about this weekend, you might have noticed more Washington State Patrol troopers on the road. This was to honor and remember a WSP trooper who died in the line of duty last year. A drunk driver hit and killed 27-year-old Christopher Gadd. This happened near Marysville, Washington, about 30 miles north of Seattle. To honor him, state troopers across Washington, Idaho, and Oregon worked a DUI emphasis patrol this weekend. It was called One More Stop, and the goal was to reduce reckless driving.
Those people are someone's dad, and they're people just like us. We want to make sure they get home just as much as we want our Washingtonians to get home.
The campaign started on September 27th, which was Gadd's badge number, 927, and then it ended Sunday the 28th, which would have been Gadd's 29th birthday. Heads up for drivers near Spokane Community College. Starting today, North Green Street will be closed northbound for a week. KREM 2's Brandon T. Jones is live near the construction. So Brandon, what should drivers know?
Yeah, good morning, Nicole. Well, a couple months ago, we reported on this closure, but that closure was actually delayed because of the operators' union strike. Things now officially back on track. You can take a look right here behind me at the corner of Mission and Green. Again, right here next to Spokane Community College. All of that signage officially in place saying those northbound lanes are closed. So what you're going to have to do is turn left on Mission if you use this road to go further north. But again, you'll have to turn left on Mission, then you'll travel west and then turn north on Hamilton before a right on North Foothills Drive. You'll continue on Euclid and then you'll be able to reconnect with Green Street. Crews will be installing new drainage pipes and manhole covers during this construction period. And again, this is in connection with this Spokane River Crossing project. So that's also expected to be completed later this year before WashDOT officials say a new project is expected to break ground in the coming weeks. So that's what's next for the North Spokane corridor. But again, just giving you this reminder that this detour is going to be in place. And you can see the amount of traffic volume already this early at 6 a.m. in the morning. So as you can imagine, things may take a little bit longer as you head out for your commute. For now, reporting live here in Spokane, Brandon T. Jones, KREM 2 News.
Thank you, Brandon. It is 6:07, and today is going to feel a little bit more fall-like, though our temperatures will still get into the mid-70s this afternoon. That's because this fall cold front will have not yet arrived just yet. I think it hits more in the evening hours, and that's when those rain chances will be at their best this evening, more than what we'll see in the afternoon, where it should really be mostly dry during the daytime hours. Better chances for rain tonight. So basically, this air mass is just starting to punch into the Pacific Northwest this way. And when it arrives, then we'll get those rain chances and scattered showers almost on the daily. So coming up, we'll show you those rain chances day by day in your weather impact forecast coming up.
A Medicaid program in North Idaho called Healthy Connections will likely be cut in January. Our news partners at the Coeur d'Alene Press talked with local doctors and providers who say they likely won't be able to take on all the patients Healthy Connections cares for. A big concern is pediatric care. The concern is cutting this program could leave hundreds of kids without access to the care they need. The cut is from the bill Governor Brad Little signed into law in April that changed Medicaid policies to control costs. Out in Sandpoint, the Chamber of Commerce is accepting applications for their annual community project. They will choose one nonprofit to work with, doing anything from beautification to fundraising to repairs. Our news partners at the Bonner County Daily Bee say the applications are due by November 1st. They will choose 5 nonprofits to present their project proposal on November 19th, and then from there, they will choose one. And out in Wallace, the Shoshone County Jail is getting their roof fixed. Our news partners at the Coeur d'Alene Press say the roof, which is flat, has been pooling water when it rains. That leads to leaks, which has been causing electrical hazards. 6 years ago, Shoshone County tried passing a $22 million bond to build a new public safety building, but that did not pass. Sheriff Holly Lindsay says this roof repair is great, but it's just another Band-Aid on a bigger problem. Well, check this out. Over the weekend, the Lilac City hosted one of 3 Washington Heart and Stroke Walks. The community event is all about getting active, raising money for heart health, and supporting the American Heart Association.
When you have an event like a stroke or a heart attack, you feel like you're all alone. And so I think the message with events like this is you are not alone. There are a whole lot of people that are going through the same thing, that are learning their new normal, that are recovering, and also to appreciate.
The association hopes to raise $1.6 million. And take a look at this. Our very own Brandon T. Jones was at the event. There he is on stage helping host the walk.